What up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Steven Factor. This is your stream, Mr. Steven, and yes, it's been a long time. It's May, and to be honest with you, I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day and all kind of stuff. So let's get right down to business. So we have a breaking news. Just almost get ready for for the last 24 hours. It's been reported that our mayor Bill de Blasio is running for president of the United States. And to be honest with you, it's not going to be so pretty right now because my friends, Aaron, Megan, and especially Martin, are very disappointed at this time. And even especially my mom wants to vote for Mayor de Blasio because he won't mind going away as president. But to be honest, it's not going to happen. But I will. I saw the video this morning, and I decided trying to do a little bit of reaction video tomorrow. So I will go on a review on that, and even my friend my friend Martin and myself will discuss this right before the show starts. So I will do a reaction video about this, and I'm trying to say thoughts about it. And yeah, it will definitely be a lot of fun. I'm truly apologize. Trying to fix this lamp here. And right now, tonight, this is it. The moment we'll all be waiting for. I'm going to do another episode of the Storytime. This is a part 4, to be exact. And this is a story about my very first food fight riot at Maxwell High School. Before I start, I want to give a special shout out to my friends once again, Aaron and Megan. And yes, folks, today is my friend Megan's birthday. So Megan, I want to wish you happy birthday again for a third time. I say happy birthday to you on your Facebook, in person, and now on YouTube. I want to give, everything's got to be perfect just the way it is. So happy birthday again, and wish you for a blessed so many years, and you still looking good. Alright, let's move on with the story time. You see, I got my haircut right here. You can see my haircut. This and that. I got my shave. My beard is growing. My hair is growing back. Growing back. Yeah. You know how it goes. I just don't want to be lazy. Okay. So this is a story time. My very first food fight riot at Maxwell High School back in 2005, which is on 10th grade. And to be honest with you, it was a total disaster. Now my cousin Jessica knew about this. I already knew about this because I was there. But I want to tell you all began. Now, I really don't know. I can't remember the year or the month it was. Just bear with me here. It was all started like somewhere between Mayish, springish, I think. That I remember it very well in my mind that it was me, Omar, Mr. Caesar, and my friend Alyssa. And also my other friend that I can't remember, but I really miss him though. But he's still around. It was all started a long time ago, during my high school years. And everything is so normal day. We decide to help them, trying to do some work, do some projects and everything. And yeah, everything's gonna be just fine. And all of a sudden, there's a talent show was coming up. So there's a big talent show here at Maxwell High School. I think they decided trying to make more props and stuff, trying to do rehearsal, and this is gonna be outstanding thing, which is really gonna happen. So on this outstanding event, and to be honest with you, this is a pretty stuff. And I remember we went to this other subject. It could be somewhere between math or technology, or between math or even advertisement. But I think somewhere between math or advertisement. I think that I remember very well that there's a special message which is came on the speaker. Excuse me. That I which is came on the speaker, and one assistant principal, one of the assistants said, and it sounds like this: "Attention, students! All the talent show has been canceled." And I remember it very well. And I remember very well, actually, the came that happened. So, we don't know the reasons why the talent show has been canceled. It could be something with the tickets, or something's wrong. Anything is happening at this time. But I do believe that. But I do believe that right now is that I I think that I think one of the students are maybe they're not very participating at this time, and also they're not feeling well at this point here too. So anyways, so yeah, so the talent show was canceled, and to be honest with you, it was so sad at this time. So I went to so we went to lunch in the cafeteria. There's Caesar there. There's Caesar there. Mr. Caesar. There's Caesar there. Omar, myself, my friend Alyssa, and everything. And yeah, so this is completely incredible, to be honest with you. And we start talking and everything. Um, so yeah. So it was lunchtime, and so it was lunchtime, and everything is completely normal day and everything. And all of a sudden, there is a biggest, most outrageous coming coming happened to me at this time. And let me tell you reasons why. So many group of students came in. They just came in of the cafeteria. There's so many black dudes, black girls over there. Someone, they're white girls also as well too. They've been staying here and do nothing. And now they've just been talking like something's really going on during this situation, and we don't know, and we don't not sure what is really happening, to be honest. So Alyssa knew what is really going on. And to be honest with you, this girl is smart, anyways. So she told us that so Alyssa told us that this is gonna be a full fight riot. So and the reason why the full fight riot, because the town show has been canceled. So we just been waiting there, and we've been staying here for the next couple of seconds, and all of a sudden, there is a big milk carton flying, it hits on the floor, and people start yelling and everything. People just scatter away from that direction and towards on the back direction. And I was like, yo, they've been fighting with the Foo Fight right because the talent show has been canceled. So we just get the hell out of here. But we had to walk slowly, ASAP. So we trying to walk slowly, and we had to go on the elevator. We went on the 5th floor, and we had to stay out there for the next couple of hours. Yeah, for the next couple of hours. And at the same time, we've been standing there, and I don't know when our class is. When we definitely return to our class and stuff. So we don't know what is really going on. So my friend and I decided to go in the bathroom together, and we went downstairs. One student got hit with all the foods. Everything was a mess and everything. And to be honest with you, everything looks quiet in the hallway. And I remember one time, the student has been hit on the clothes with a splat over the shirt and everything. And that was a lot of a mess, a lot of food, all kind of stuff because of the Foo Fight riot. So it was completely terrible. So we walked there, we went to the bathroom together, and we just came out of there, and we went upstairs, and we were still talking, and all of a sudden everything went back to normal. We turned to classes and packed our stuff. We went to leave and everything, but to be honest, everything was a mess. Now, a couple months later, at home, Jessica, Jasmine, and Liana are here. They came here to visit, and Jessica says she saw that Foo Fight riot, and also, it was on the news as well. And I don't know, it could be on air on New York One, or especially on the local news, and it even doesn't even exist on the internet. So that was it. That was the Foo Fight riot. But there's more. There's more that I definitely remembered. It was around in the junior. I was in the 11th grade, and we're doing a poetry contest. So Susan, Joseph, I think Mr. Noel was not here that time, but I think I did this outstanding funny poetry about the Foo Fight riot. It's actually based when I was in the 10th grade at Maxwell High School. So I make a Fat Albert impression, and it goes like this: "Hey, hey, hey, it's a Foo Fight riot!" And all of a sudden, all the audience are stormed out. They were laughing, they were joyful, they loved my jokes, I nailed it and everything. And to be honest, there's no competition whatsoever, just for fun. But when I read that poem, and it was completely amazing for me. It was completely amazing, and I really nailed it during the poetry contest. But what about Miss Dick's class? Let me tell you something about Miss Dick's class. Woo-wee! In English. I remember one time that I will do that again on the Foo Fight riot poetry. And to be honest with you, everything is not going so well. Now I decide to stand up in front of the class. I don't want to be afraid of nobody. And even one of the students said that, "Hey, you don't want me to poem, go sit down." And I didn't say nothing yet. So I remember one time when I do a Foo Fight riot, and same thing with the Fat Albert impression. And when I done, they didn't laugh. And I just realized they didn't laugh. I tried to make it funny. Everything went dead. And when I done, I just sit my ass down and I just forget it all thing. So there you have it. That's my story of the Foo Fight Riot. So yeah, what a wonderful story. Anyways, I'm out and I'll see you tomorrow.